Yeah, what's up YouTube? Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming at you from the parking lot of Dairy Queen. I'm here to get some blizzards for the family during this crazy time. I know you guys want those indie reviews. You're just gonna have to wait a couple minutes. I'll be back home and we'll get into the reviews. Peace. So welcome back guys, Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming at you, and in today's video we're going to discuss indie titles that I picked up on New Comic Book Day-ish, because it was on Tuesday that I picked these up. As you guys saw from a couple days ago, I've already discussed and reviewed 3 of the indie titles that I picked up this week: Transformers vs. Terminator, No One's Rose, and Judge Dredd False Witness. Definitely go and check that video out. I'm gonna post that link right up there. Go check that video out if you want to know more about those indie titles. Today though, I've got 2 more indie books that I want to show to you guys that I picked up and review them for you, but I also have 2 special guest appearances by other comic YouTubers to help me with more indie reviews that I wasn't able to pick up, but they got. Hey, if this is your first time watching one of the Comic Jabroni's videos and you are into comic books, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, slabbing comics, or any of that kind of great geek and nerd culture, think about hitting that subscribe button and joining the hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation, guys. But without further ado, let's get into the reviews. First up, from IDW, I picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Jenica issue number 2. This is written and the artwork is done by Bram Revel. So what do we get out of issue number 2? Well, this is a continuation, obviously, of issue number 1, but we keep getting more story on Jenica. This is a fairly new character in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe, so we don't really know her too well. We first got a glimpse of her in Turtles issue number 51, and then we know that she turned into a turtle, but what happened to her before she joined the Foot Clan? And that's what you're getting in these 2 issues. But now that she is a mutant and she's stuck on the island of Manhattan that has been shut off and it has now been called Mutant Town, well, one of her old pals, her old boyfriend, or whatever the hell you want to call him, now has an in on the mutant cure. So she is reluctantly helping him acquire the money that he needs to be able to go out there and get the mutant cure that nobody else knows about. So I dig that aspect. They talk about in this issue how, hey, some of these people that were turned into mutants, they had regular lives, they had regular jobs, they were living peacefully, everything was going great. Then they got turned into mutants without actually, asking to be turned into mutants. So if there is a cure out there that old Hob has been able to create, then it should be in their best interest to try to go procure this cure for everybody. Procure the cure. Haha.
Procure the cure. Haha.
They should get the cure for everybody, but they have to go through kind of like a side quest to be able to get this, the money to get the cure. So back in the day, they actually robbed this bank, and as they were running away from the cops, they kind of hid the money somewhere. So now their job is to go and get that money that they hid. Unfortunately, they hid it in a gun store. So pretty cool, like the action. Honestly though, in my total 100% unbiased opinion, if you are not a huge turtle fan like I am, Jenica, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Jenica, is probably not going to be the title that you're going to want to pick up, obviously. But if you are interested in Jenica, if you're interested in the Turtles, this is giving you more insight and more depth into that world. I am enjoying it. But again, if you're not into Turtles like I am, this is probably not going to be down your alley. Let me know what you think of it. Here is some of the interior artwork for you. Like I said, the artwork and the story is done by the same guy. Here's some of the action. They end up having to fight these 2 otters that own the gun store. I like it. I'm all in on Jenica because this is a character in the Turtle universe that I want to know more about. Let me know, did you pick up issue 1 or did you pick up issue 2? We're going to keep it going with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme, and I also picked up Turtles issue 1 0.04. This is the 1 in 10 retailer incentive. Both the artwork and the story is done by Sophie Campbell. I really dig this variant cover. The variant cover is done by Ken Gehring. So I'm going to show you some of the interior artwork. Like I talked about in Turtles Jenica issue number 2, the island has been shut off and it is now a mutant town. All the humans are gone. So what happens? Old Hob and his mutanimals have kind of taken over as the supreme gang in the town. After everything that happened in issue number 100 with the, spoiler alert, the death of Splinter, the Turtles are still mourning the death of Splinter. They are off in Northampton. They don't want anything to do with the city except for Jenica, who's in the city, and Raph, who has kind of become the Dark Knight of the Ninja Turtles. But Donatello shows up in this issue. He is talking with Jenica. He's talking with Raph. He's apologizing to Raph, saying, you know, we should come back together as a family. And they take off back to Northampton to the farm to go get Mikey and go get Leo. They all come back together. So I will tell you, there's a lot of talking in this issue. Not much action. There's a lot of talking, but a lot of great story depth is getting told in this issue, because now that the Turtles are back together, they're going back to New York City and they are going to create a Hamato Yoshi dojo. They are going to help train the rest of the mutants on the island of Manhattan to not only, you know, fend for themselves, they're going to defend themselves, they're going to create this new kind of a Foot Clan, but not really a Foot Clan. It's more of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles clan. So I like it. But you also get a little cameo appearance of the Shredder. And he has been watching over the Turtles these last few issues. You didn't really know about it. So I am a huge fan of that. Again, there's that interior artwork. Turtles finally are back together after so many issues. I am super happy with that, and I have been totally amazed with what Sophie Campbell has done with the Turtles in these last few issues. So hey, if you love indie comic books as much as I do, you really should go out there and pick up more indie books. Go give them a read, because they are such amazing stories being told in them. But hey, don't take my word for it.
Yo! What's up, party people in the place to be? Wolf Warner here. Yo, shout out to Comic Jabroni. I got something for you, my friend. On the indie tip, indie review, Kill Lock, y'all. Straight up one of my favorite reads right now, very underrated. This is issue 4. This is by IDW. Story and art by Livio Ramondelli. I believe people know him from Transformer fame, I believe. Let me know, Roderican. Maybe you could fill me in. Letters by Tom B. Long and edited by David Marriott. Yo, this story is of 4 robots, man. I don't know if you can see them right there. 4 robots right there at the bottom. There they go. Take a good look. You got the Wraith, who's like a warrior. You got the artisan, who's like an engineer type of robot. You have the laborer, who built, obviously, the cities up. And you have the kid, who is a imperfect robot with the mind of like a 2-3-year-old. They've all been confined to punishment called the Kill Lock, where if one dies, they all die. And this book gets better and better. They drop psychological profiles of each of the 4. I believe this week was the laborer. Oh, his story is crazy. And they give the backdrop of why all of them have been confined to the Kill Lock punishment. One of the best reads on IDW, the Wraith, the artisan, the kid, and the laborer. Now that's a Fantastic 4. Straight up. Yo, peace and love. Everybody be safe. Wolf Warner. Till next time. Peace! Read Kill Lock!
Hey Wolf, thanks so much, man, for sending in that video for me. Guys, if you have not checked out Wolf Warner's videos, if you haven't checked out his channel, definitely go check him out. I'm going to put that link in the description below. Kill Lock sounds like an amazing story that I can't wait to go pick up when the LCS is open. But hey, that's not it. We got somebody else that wants to tell you about another indie title.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm your boy Rod, and this week I was able to pick up an independent comic book. I got it right here. I'm going to show you. It's by AWA Upshot, and it is called Hotel. This is issue number 1, and it's written by John Lees. Art is done by Dalibor Talajic. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. And I'm not going to spoil the book for you guys, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. And if you like it, I hope once the LCSs are back up and running, that you could go out there and pick it up. All right. So with that being said, let's get to the book. We got this chick, and she's on the run from her abusive husband. All right, and she's pregnant, so she's on the road for a few hours now. She's getting a little tired, and she comes across this hotel, and it has about 4 rooms. I will show you the hotel, and it's right there in the bottom. And it's kind of just like a dirty hotel, a place that I wouldn't stay in for sure. But while she's staying there, and she's having these dreams, and the dreams that involves her unborn baby, and these dreams are kind of freaking me out. And you can see some of the artwork there. The dream, that's her dreaming. She's talking to the baby. And the baby's like, I love you, mommy, and this, and that. And she'll wake up, and she'll have scratches on her chest or her breasts and some blood on it. Things take a turn for the worse when one day she wakes up and she finds something on her bed. And it freaked me the hell out, guys. And from there on, things take a turn for the worse. And that is issue number 1 of Hotel. And if you think that may catch your interest, like I said, go out to the LCS once they open up and scoop it up, man. The price is at $3.99, and that is issue number 1, Hotel by AWA. And that's it, guys. Take care.
Yo, my boy Rod the Rican, thank you so much for giving us that review on Hotel, or Hell, number 1. I know that came out last week, but as you know, Rod is always a little bit behind on his reading. But hey, Rod, thanks again. If you guys don't know about Rod the Rican, you definitely should go check out his channel. I'm going to post that link in the description below as well. If you are interested in helping out the Comic Jabroni reviewing Marvel, DC, or Indie, or whatever it have be, hey, hit me up on Instagram, put it down in the description below. We could talk about it. Send me a 1 to 2 minute quick review on a comic book, and I will add it into the next New Comic Book Day review videos. But I hope you enjoyed today's show. I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni. As always, what do I got planned? What do I got in store coming up after this video? Well, I still got my Comic Tom mystery mail call to unbox and show you what I picked up in there. I've got my Daredevil trade paperback to review, plus Why the Last Man from DC's Vertigo. I cannot wait to review that book for you. But hey, until next time, again, I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni. Take it easy.
It's over 9,000!
Peace.